My husband, oh my God, he's very organized person is what he thinks he is. You know, he downloaded these songs, everybody sends him these songs, and then the evening we're supposed to leave. 5 o'clock he comes back from hospital and he says, oh, I'll come and help you just in a minute. I'll just go and burn 2 CDs.
That's like 5 hours.
At 11:30 we're supposed to leave the house at night. 10 o'clock I said, Cherian, have you finished? Oh no, just one more, it'll be 5 minutes job, you know. So I'm in the kitchen trying to cook and pack and everything. And he said, Cherian, do we have some suitcases to take? He said, tell George. So he brought down the suitcases from the attic and we left it there. 11 o'clock, I said, Cherian, should we pack now?
Yeah, all husbands are like that. All husbands are
no, when he's not supposed to be like that. What is this? You are talking about great bodies and so that's exactly what Rashmi is saying, right?
all wives are like this.
And I'm completely no, but I told him he'll have to do this bit of that packing and everything. So finally he threw something into his suitcase. The taxi arrived, we left, we got some, and we were just getting out of the house. He said, what about the passports? I said, oh, that'll be a good idea. So he just ran up, got the passports down. Then we got into the taxi, reached the bus station, and he took out his wallet and he said,
I can identify with you.
You know, and he said, oh, we don't have any money. I said, don't worry, we can go to Heathrow and take the money. He said, no, not the pound, the Indian rupee. I said, Cherian, can you go back and get it? You know, he said, no, it'll take about 20 minutes. Don't worry, we'll get it from somewhere, you know, when we land up here. So we got into the flight, landed in Delhi early in the morning. 6 o'clock, no, the flight was a bit early. Came out and Manoj and Niraj were supposed to pick us up. They were not there. So Cherian said, what do we do now? We can't even ring them up because we landed here. Not a penny and with us. Not a paisa with us. Not a paisa. Not a paisa with us. Forget, I mean, we had about 20 or 30 pounds in a pocket, in a wallet, that's about it. Today morning, he opens up his suitcase and he says, I don't have any clothes to wear. That's the best.
Now you know why he's not here.
Now you know. So what he's actually, I just lied when I said he's in Bakshi's house. He's waiting in the room, waiting for this laundry to get his clothes back and then come. Oh, let's go.
I'll get the best photograph.
Finally, you know? Yeah, finally. See, finally a posting he was posted with, we were posted together. Then we finished surgery I think. We had worked up some patient and he said he'd drop me back because that back gate is closed then, no? So, huh? Yeah. He said he would drop me back to the hostel. That's what he did exactly. So I have really not gone on a bike before, so I was petrified. And he said it was
motorbike or a regular
Motorbike?
Motorbike.
Okay.
And sure enough, when we, you know, we had to come that long route.
Yeah.
And when we came here, Patak! Yeah, he kept his word. And who walks in? That's my husband. He and some friends had gone for a picnic and they were coming back. And he's the one, he saw me there. This is what happened to you. We were not married, we hadn't known each other also. So, and my hand was all, you know, scraped and I really couldn't get up. He's the one who came and lifted me. And even now, he rubs it in right. You remember that day?
That's why you married him.
Do you remember about any other burned?
Oh yes.
Rajai. Burned. Okay, tell us about that. It was such a small room, so the bucket of the water was right next to the bed. And we had that. And then the plug was right up on top. So while I was sleeping, I probably threw the razai on the water. So I kept sleeping, and my room's on the smoke, and I'm sleeping. And Teji says, "Isko pehle thodi smell aayi, something's burning." Then the smoke came. Then she started screaming, and I'm sleeping. And then she comes and she wakes me up. Come on, the room's on fire! Wake up! And meantime, the whole water had dried up. Everything had dried up, and the rod was like red hot with the razai on it. And yeah, it was the most freaky thing. She still remembered it. I didn't remember it. Now when she called me for the reunion, she says, remember, I can never forget you. You were next to my room and you nearly burned us down. You got to attend this reunion now. You know what incident I do remember? That I was in the Chinese restaurant and Suresh Mahajan says, if anybody could ever drink soya sauce, I will give her or him an award. And it was a table party thing. I went up and I drank the whole soya sauce bottle and then I started throwing up. And I still remember, and actually my ex was sitting on the other, he still remembers this, so that's why I remember that I was throwing up on the floor of the Chinese restaurant. And that was the end of it. And then Suresh Kumar Mahajan would never give me my prize. So before I graduated, I made sure he gave, and then he bought me a beautiful poster of a waterfall. It was really pretty, but now I don't know what happened when I moved. But
she was so possessive about her scalpel, which we used to use to cut the cadaver. And you won't believe where she kept it. It was in her white coat apron pocket. She used to walk around with a scalpel in her pocket. And one day I think she forgot she had it. And she bent down to pick up something and she cut her abdominal wall. And we had to rush her to the emergency to have a couple of stitches. That's Neerja and her scalpel.
We went to see her in staff and students.
Right. We went to see her later.
At me, we had a lady cadaver, and the first dissection, you have to dissect those intercostal nerves or what. No? So we didn't know it's a lady cadaver. We were too shy to look at that, you know. So what we did is we dissected out the breast and all. We dissected the intercostal nerves so beautifully. Then this guy, you know, Patnaik, he's so fond of teaching mama breast. He always comes, no, like, so he came to teach on our cadaver, and there's no breast. He shouted like that.
You were given those bones to study in the room, you know. So I took the whole set, kept in the room, and one of my senior comes and says, "Jiska bone rakha hai na, that fellow comes in the night and he's going to bother you." So exactly 11 o'clock, I got up from my sleep. I said, "Oh my God!" I picked up the bone, kept it out of my room. I kept the whole set out of my room, and then I went and slept. In the morning, I got it. Oh God, please help me. मेरा क्लेविकल मुझे दे दे.
He was one of the most interesting characters in the class. Very unpredictable, very moody. Of course, we were balanced. And moody. So he had an ancient alarm clock, and he used to set it. And when the alarm used to go off, he used to be so angry. He used to throw the clock. And then in the evening, he'll take it to get it repaired. And it used to happen often.
Once he said, "I'm going to drive all the way from here to Delhi." Ludhiana to Delhi. So he got up very early in the morning, started the bike and left. And after 3 days he comes and says, "I went and came back." How can he come so fast? Just going? Then he came to know he parked the bike at the bus stop. He came bus.